NXT just has the formula. I don't know what it is about NXT, but just every week they nail it, nail it, nail it, and New Year's Evil was no exception. New Year's Evil, from start to finish, it was just filled with good matches, good stories, just good everything. And NXT every week does that. They have 2 hours, and they just fill that 2 hours beautifully. The main roster, don't know what they're doing over there, but they really should be taking notes from NXT. Starting with the beginning, I loved how the show kicked off. It was refreshing in a way. So we were supposed to get Thea Hale versus Blake Monroe for the North American Championship, the Women's North American Championship. Thea came out to her entrance, getting ready to get in the ring and all of that, but Blake Monroe comes out and prematurely attacks her and just goes full glamour on her. Like hell was unleashed on Thea. Threw her into the barricade, and then Blake Monroe gets banned. Like Ava throws her out, gets her out of the building, so that match doesn't happen. Like it was a title match. Anyway, I thought that was brilliantly done and just an interesting way to kick off the show. Ethan Page is also another spotlight of the show. Just everything he does. He is so in tune with his character. Every time he comes out, when he's on the mic, he is entertaining. He's funny. He's a great heel. Just overall, great character. So just Ethan Page the whole night was great. I really enjoyed Tatum defeating Izzy. That was a really, really good match. One thing I want to spotlight on that match is I don't know if it was written in this way or if everyone involved is just very quick and just understood the assignment. So Tatum does a 450. Izzy doesn't get her legs up, but Tatum doesn't quite hit it. It's a little off, and even Vic points that out. He just said, didn't get all of it. I don't know, just pure speculation, if that was supposed to be what finished the match. But Tatum knew she didn't quite get it, so it wouldn't be very believable. So she gets up and performs her Psycho Trap, I think it's called, her finisher on Izzy, pins her, wins. Anyway, going back to the 450, she didn't quite get it, so she picked her up to do that. And then Vic is also pointing out that she didn't quite get it, and then, oh, it's smart of Tatum to get up and do this finisher. Could have been written in that way. Don't know. It could have also been written in that she does the 450 and then does her finisher anyway. So even if she hit the 450, she was always going to do the Psycho Trap. Could have been that. Not sure. But if the finisher was supposed to be the 450, not only did Tatum think quickly, but Izzy also went along with it. Like, had the wherewithal to go along and take that last finisher. And then Vic also quick to point it out, to correct it, to help them, and it worked. So I don't know. It could have been written in that way. I think that is, if it wasn't, well done to everyone involved to think quickly on their feet. And another spotlight for New Year's Evil was Ava, the general manager. I think she did a great job. I really like Ava. I think she does a good job every week. Don't get me wrong. But the way she handled Blake, she actually acted like a general manager. She actually did her job and was like, get out of here. And then even when Thea wanted her back to do the match, Ava's like, I'm not going to reward bad behavior. Like, she was a general manager, and she just, the whole night, she did really well. And with her and Ethan Page, which she called Ethan Page Princess, died. And usually there are things that I dislike about shows. I had to reach for this one, and the only thing I could really come up with was Thea losing the title so quickly. We remember a few weeks ago when she accidentally won it off of Blake Monroe. Botch, whatever happened. She ended up winning the title. And I don't know. I'm not mad that Izzy won it. I'm not mad of how things went. I like the angle that they did. I would have been more upset if Blake just won it back immediately. So I like what they did. Blake got thrown out because she prematurely attacked Thea. The match didn't happen, so Blake didn't have to lose. There are also rumors that Blake is getting called up, so maybe that's another reason. But still, Blake didn't win it right back and doesn't look weak by losing, I suppose. Thea called for an open challenge. Ava accepted, and Izzy was the one that got in the ring first. And then Also continuing the Tatum Izzy thing, because Tatum came back out with a chainsaw to stave off everybody else. Izzy took advantage of that and came in the other way and got in the ring first, rather. So continuing that, but then Izzy ended up winning. I think it would have been interesting for Thea to win, because the way they went about it, you still kind of had some hope that Thea could win. And it almost sounded like maybe we would get open challenges back, but Izzy ain't going to do that. We know that. But anyway, they made it to where you felt like Thea could win. So I don't know. The story around it was amazing. I really, really enjoyed it. Wish Thea could have held the belt longer. She deserves more, but I feel like she will win in the future again and hold the title longer. The funniest moment has to go... One, this whole segment I found humorous. It's when Ethan Page came out and then people just kept coming out. Guys just kept coming out. And then Shiloh Hill enters the ring, right? Shiloh Hill is new to NXT. Interesting character. And I just love his tooth is a paid actor at this point. I love that it is a part of his gimmick. It's a part of his character. I love that he leans into it. It makes for funny moments because Ariana Grace, also a funny person. A whole thing happens in the ring, right? Everyone starts fighting, and again with Ethan Page and his comedic genius, like he dodges bullets, and the way he reacts when somebody else gets hit when it's supposed to be him, it was just pure comedy. I enjoyed every second of it. But the moment comes with Ariana Grace and Shiloh Hill. She like tries to go after him, but he grabs her and like starts dancing with her, dips her. And then his tooth falls out on her chest. And we all remember she has had a run-in with this tooth before. I don't know. The tooth just gets me. Favorite match? This one was hard to choose. All of the matches were fantastic. Oba and Leon, banger. Izzy and Tatum, banger. Even Thea Hale and Izzy Dame was a banger match. But my favorite match has to go to JC Jane versus Kendall Gray. Holy cow. I feel like eventually it felt like a fight. Not a sloppy fight like Tiffany and Charlotte. Like just they both wanted it so bad. Kendall Gray put her heart and soul into it. It was just beautiful. Even with the other Fatal Influence girls getting involved, Kendall didn't look weak. She took care of them. Ren came in and helped. And just the save that Fallon Henley did on JCG, grabbing her shorts, grabbing her bottoms, and saving her in that way was, I don't know. It fit with the Fatal Influence and JC Jane, because JC Jane's an interesting one. She's always getting like saved by Fatal Influence group, but she's also good enough to not need it per se. I don't know, but that match, yeah, match of the night for me. Performance of the night. This one was also a little difficult. It was between like Ethan Page, of course. He always nails it. Ava also did a fantastic job. But I'm going to have to give it to Blake. I know she wasn't there long, but go back and watch when she attacks Thea. She is guttural, screaming. Like, I will end you, essentially. Like, she made you believe in her glamour character. Like, hell was unleashed when Blake came out. She did it. She made me feel it. She made me believe it. I didn't catch it live. I had to go back and watch. So I encourage you, if you don't remember, just go back and watch Blake's performance in that. Like, she nailed it. We cannot end this video without talking about Oba Femi. What? Okay, so everything aside, we'll get into that in a second. It gave me goosebumps. Oba and Leon banger match. Oba ends up winning. He retains the NXT championship. And then just like all of the performances. See, this is what I mean with NXT. They nail it. So Ava's in the back with the Evolve people, right? I also love that they are acknowledging that people are being called up, and like, I almost prefer this over the draft. Neither here nor there. But anyway, Ava's in the back in her office talking to the Evolve people, saying so and so and so got called up. Looking forward to, maybe there's some call-ups from there. Anyway, Mr. Stone comes barging in and was like, Ava, did you see what Oba did? And I remember I'm thinking, like, see him win? What do you mean? And then they pan out to the ring, and the NXT championship is sitting in the ring, the spotlight's on it, and Oba's gone. Talking about it gives me chills. I don't know. Oh, what a moment. And then the camera pans out, and I don't know if y'all saw, but Tony D was in the stands. I don't know, man. What a moment. Because I was confused, because I'm like, we're all aware that Obafemi is going to the main roster pretty soon. I mean, they've been hinting at it. He had a match with Cody Rhodes. Like, we know this is coming. So the whole championship thing was weird. So we're going to circle back. Oba had the championship. Ricky Saints beat Oba, took the championship. Okay? Then Oba wins it back. And then we were like, okay, then why did Ricky even win? But okay, here we go. Oba's champ again. And then he has his match with Cody Rhodes. He's appearing to be called up. It's like, okay, he has the belt. He's clearly, they're going to lose it, relinquish it, whatever. Has this match with Leon. Okay, well, it would make sense if Leon beat him, right? Like, that would make sense. But no, Oba retains. So then you're like, I don't know what they're going to do if he's going to lose. But it just, like, immediately getting answered with leaving the belt in the ring. I don't know. I liked it. Could they have done something different? Could Ricky have never lost it back to Oba? Sure. Could Leon have won it? Sure. We'll see what they do in the future. But for the moment that it was, if you don't think about those two things, I thought it was cinema. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Even talking about it gives me goosebumps, but cannot have this video without talking about that moment. And those are my thoughts on New Year's Evil. I would love to know what you think down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you in the next video.